Okay guys, I'm out here in the sun and I don't know if this thing is recording or not, but I'm going to take it that it is. All my fans out there get a rare treat. They get to see me in the flesh, which is not something I typically do. I wanted to bring this to your attention here. A company that sells on Amazon had approached me and asked whether or not I would be willing to review one of their products. And I said, well, I've never done that kind of thing before. And she said, well, we just want your honest opinion. That's all we want is your honest opinion. I said, well, trust me. If I give it, it's going to be my honest opinion. Because I'm not about to sit on here and lie for anyone. So what I'm doing is this head unit here requires two 9-volt batteries. And I just happen to have them, which I thought was real nice. And I'm getting them set in there now. And this is simple. This is really, really simple to put this on. Okay? If I get it right. Alright. Push it down and push it in. That's it. And you see right there, and you've only got the one little knot there. And you just push it in, push it down. Now the other one didn't snap, but it's in there, trust me. It's not going anywhere. Now I took the opportunity to put this together, which really is not a whole lot, okay? I'll be honest, it's, what you have here is you have like these little locks and you unscrew or screw, and then you just take and push the button in, and you can take it out, or you can put it in, or you can adjust it to whatever length you need it adjusted to, because we're not all the same size. So what I'm going to do here is show you just how simple and easy it is to put this unit on. And you see you have that little clip there, and it goes on there and in there. You slide it down, you hear that little click. Then all you have to do is carefully tighten this button down, because you don't need to over tighten it. That's one thing on any metal detector. You do not want to over tighten. I see it just stopped, and that's just snugged it a half a turn more, and it's done. Okay? The bottom shaft is the exact same way as the top shaft. It goes on the same way, adjustable. And I'm going to tell you, this is lightweight. This would be great for a child going out and metal detecting, and you know, mom and dad's at the beach, and they can even put this in the water. This thing is waterproof. So, I mean, that is great. So what I'm going to tell you is, now we get to put on the coil. And then I'm going to go over some of the other stuff that came in this box. But first, I'm going to get this on. And it's as you see, it's not hard. My neighbor's dog is whining because the boy's just come home from school. He wants attention. Okay, so then you just slide it in. You want to make sure you get that lined up, okay? Because you really do need it lined up to put this back in. And you don't have to force it. Whatever you do, do not force it. You can, don't do like I did. But you can just slide it in and, oh, okay, we just went boom. Oh boy. Now this thing is all over. Boy, when I mess it up, I mess it up good, don't I? Okay, let's try this. I hope you're still recording. I don't know. Let me double check. Oh, yes, good. Okay. I think you're upside down now, but... oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. So let's Don't get dizzy now. Don't get dizzy. I get dizzy when people start whipping them around. But anyway, let me go ahead and pick this up. Last thing I wanted it to do was come out that way. But I think I'm going to do it this way because it'll probably be a little bit easier for me. Now, as you see, it goes in there. And you just have to make sure you got it. There it goes. Comes out the other side. And I don't know if you can see it with my big hand in the way, but I also need to hold it. So what I'm doing is just putting this on. And again, please don't over tighten them, because it's plastic and you can break these, and then you're going to have to wait until you can get an order shipped in to go back out metal detecting, and nobody wants to do that. You know, everybody would rather be out there doing their thing. And see, it's loose. It's not overly tight, but it's not overly crazy either. So what I'm going to do is, and it's always better, guys, you see the way I'm winding this? When you wind your coil wire onto your head unit, please always do the first one over. The other thing, keep a sharp lookout on the way your pins are configured, because in here they're only going to go in one way. And you do not want to cause any troubles whatsoever with messing those pins up, or again, you're going to have to wait. And that's not the object of getting one of these nice machines. And this one, for the price point, I gotta tell you, it's rather nice, because not many of them go underwater. Okay, that's right. Aren't you headed that way? See what I mean? Don't force it. Just take it back and look. And see, now it's in there. It's not coming out. All right? Batteries are in. Did I put that coil on backwards? I most certainly did. Did I? Okay. Now, again, what I'm going to show you. This is your armrest. And you put your armrest in the same way you work the coil. You're going to put it down in there. Okay? And this is adjustable. And I'm going to tell you something else. This right here, I saw this and I was kind of impressed, because I'm not sure if you can see that, but it'll tell you what direction you're going in, okay? It will tell you that information. And I like that. And I believe I would have to take this cap off to insert it, which I'm not going to do right now, because this is just a test run. Okay? Now, they did send me a pair of earphones, but I'm going to tell you, they said in the book that it does not come with that. So I just want to let you know when you see me with them on. Now, this is your bag for carrying it. And this is a nice bag. It's a very nice bag. And you've got pockets for carrying extra batteries and things like that, carrying your extra equipment. You've got a strap here, which is what this is. So you can just sling it across your shoulder and keep right on going. Okay? I'm just showing you so that you can see there's quite a bit of nice stuff that comes with this unit. And I don't want to mess everything up, because I think what I'm going to do is give this to a child for Christmas. Now, this is something else. Oh, it goes on this one. Aha! See, that's what I get for looking, huh? And again, it's just take your time. Don't rush it. You know, you're not in a rush. You don't have to worry about fighting anything. And, you know, and you can tighten this down. And you have your dig shovel right here. Or you have a pick. Like some people, I don't know if you've ever seen the way they do metal detecting, but some people have a screwdriver. And they will go right into the ground and pop the coin or whatever it is out. I'm not that good yet because I'm telling you, I'm still a beginner in this. So I'll be honest. I will be honest. Now here's your pouch that you carry this in. And it's not going to go that way with the piece on it. So I'm going to undo that, put that in here. Come on, Toots. Now that we know where it goes. All right. There it is. Now, right here, you can strap this right onto your fines pouch, your belt loop, you know, whatever you happen to use. And you can scratch it. You strap it right on. No issues whatsoever. And it'll always be there with you. Now, I'm going to show you this. This is the model number. Okay? This is the company on Amazon, and I hope I say the words right, Suffla, that contacted me and said, would you mind please doing a review? And I said, no, I've never done one, but you know, I can try. So that's what I did. I spent a little time getting to know the instructions about turning it on, turning it off, what to do, doing test gardens. They even have a section in here telling you about test gardens, okay? Now, I thought that was nice because it tells you how to set it up, how to go about checking it, and getting familiar with the sounds that your detector makes because they all make a different sound. Trust me, I've got 3 different ones. So I've got this, and I've got these, and I'm going to go ahead and take these out of the bag. Now y'all are definitely getting a big treat because I don't show my face on camera. So this was a real nice treat. Now I want to show you this. Let me turn you this way for a second and show you on here. Okay, you see this right here? This is a small, small little plug. It'd be like what you would have on, you know, a standard type of stereo equipment or something like that you know, like in the olden days, the Walkmans and some telephones have that particular size. And it's simple. You've seen me. There was no force in it. There was no, you know, cram this thing down in there. It's nice and slow and easy. That's all you have to do. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this over and you run the strap right through here. And what you do, you come out the other side, and this is how you tighten that strap to fit your arm. It's made so that it's pretty much universal. So it will take care of what needs to be taken care of. Now, I am not an earphones person, so y'all have to bear with me. I do want to tell you, I've been working, trying to get my garden covered up for winter. So that's primarily about all I've been doing in the last week. So the yard's a mess because I have been doing lots of weeding and all kinds of stuff. So please forgive me over my messy yard. And this is what I'm going to do now. You know what, I could tighten it up just a hair bit more. Come here. Get over here. From everything I've seen in the instructions, this is quite simple to operate. Quite simple. See, here you have your off and on, and I have a beep in my ear, so that tells me the unit and the headphones are working. Okay, so now it's starting to do different readings. I want to explain something to you that, see here you have menu, and you have plus and minus, and then you have PP, well that's for PowerPoint, okay? That's so you can hone in on where that item is, okay? Then you have notch, and that plus and minus plays a big role in that notch because, you know, if you don't want to pick up, oh, say rusty nails or bottle caps, then what you can do is you can notch, and then you could go through here, and then you could choose, you know, different things, say, or you can go back down and say, no, 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 wait a minute, I don't want to knock all that out. Oh, I hit the light. How did I hit the light? Must have hit the menu bar. It also has a backlight. That's nice to have, especially if you're outside and it's starting to get dark and you want to see, you know, what's going on. You haven't quite got tired of digging yet. Then that comes in handy. But see, the notch will, I got to turn this another way. The notch will allow you to pick, you know, this here, what it's saying, and it's hard to read when it's backwards to me. But this is pull tab, right here. This is iron. This is 5 cent. This is pull tab. This is 1 dime. No, what is that? That's got to be nickel, not dime. What is that? The light's not good here. Sorry. I'm having a hard time reading that. That's 10 cent. That's a quarter. I'm not sure. It don't help because I don't have my glasses on either. But I will tell you, I like the way it's set up. I do. And I'm going to push menu. And then see it's telling me some different information there. See it's saying discriminate. Oh, let's go 0, 0. Now, it says notch. Nope, see it just moved back over to the proper spot there. I hope you guys are seeing this, but it just moved over to the proper spot. Now, there's light, there's target light. Yes, you heard what I just said. Target light. Okay. And let's go back through because I'm going to get down here to the signal. Oh, you see your battery strength? That's your sensitivity that just come on, okay? So I'm going to go minus just a little bit. When you're on the beach, you want to drop your sensitivity back, especially if you're in salt water. And when you go from dry sand to water, and salt water is what I'm specifying there, you want to drop that back just a little bit because salt water tends to play with the sensitivity a little bit. So in order for you not to have to deal with that, you just drop it down just a little bit. And when you come out of the water and going to be out of the water for an extended period, then you can come back in here and hit sensitivity through the menu and raise it back up. That's not a problem. Okay? Let me see. How did I get that notch over there? I did not want that. Get back over there. Maybe I should have done this without the gloves on. It might have helped. I wanted to spend, I wanted to spend a few minutes with this to show you that it's very, very simple to set up. I'm just complicating the thing. So, okay, she's back over there. She's notched out. All right, now we're going to strap it on. And I'm going to do my best to hold this camera and this and do a little detecting because I definitely want to play with it. And see, I have an AT Pro. I have a um, I have a yep. Okay, that says it's a pull tab. See it? Can you see that? It says pull tab. Where'd you go, dude? There. Oh, now it's gone completely. Whoa! Wait, that says a quarter there. Where'd you go, quarter? Come back here. I have to also tell you there's a concrete pad here, and sometimes it picks up on the rebar in the concrete, and will give you a false reading. That's another thing you want to watch out for. Okay, but you see what I'm doing. I'm just barely rubbing this across the bottom, the ground, the grass, and you know, and I'm gonna tell you something else, that the height of your grass will determine how sensitive the unit is and how accurate it will read. So I'm just going to kind of float along here until we get some good numbers that I really, really want to go after. Trying to hold you over this way to see. And you see, as I'm moving this, whoop, I saw that. What was it? Camera was in my view. Come on. Show me where you are. Oop. Oh no, that's saying. Yeah. Iron. All the way to pull tab. Pull tab. Pull tab. See, we want to look for the better signals. We don't want to be digging up that. And if it gives you good separation like this, by gosh, that's worth its weight. Now, as you see the way I'm putting this across, I want to be honest. I have seen some people with their metal detectors, and they're going, you know, you can't do that. You have to keep it at a comfortable just above the ground. And then you need to run it back and stay consistent. Don't lift it up off the ground. And I noticed that what happens with some people is when they're detecting, they use their hand to do all the weight. And you don't need to do that. You need to use your forearm and let your forearm lead it. And that will keep the strain off of you, because that way you don't have to worry about your arm getting so tired so fast, because no kitty cat, because you are just gliding along and you use your forearm. Ooh, what is that? That's a nickel. Watch out, babies. Where'd you go, Toots? Kitty cat. That's the problem with trying to do anything around your home with the cats. They're neighborhood cats. Come on, baby. Come on, move. 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 No. Move. Come on. All right, where did you go? You was... No, not pull tab. Whoa. That's 10 cents, it says. But you know what I'm afraid of? Yeah. I want you to see this right here. That's the cable box. And as I slowly turn back around, there's the next intersection right there. So I am standing in direct line, and that's what it's picking up. Kitty cat, stop. Anybody want a cat? I tell you, we had people that lived out here, and then they got kicked out, and they left their animals, and you know how that goes. So, anyway, let me get back to this. Okay, cat. Ooh. I don't know if you get a chance to see that, but it says quarter. Cat, move. Okay, where'd that quarter go? Oh, there he is. All right. Now, I want you to watch this pinpoint. You see where that signal comes all the way up? You can adjust to find out exactly where that's at. Cat, if you don't stop.